withstand it, maybe even push some extra blokes back until they lose a little bit of this forward momentum.
In the end, Rosa settles on a kick, not even the top of the square, it went beyond, but it fell for Lynch, and how easy was that? Back in defence, his hard work has allowed Merritt to go forward. Natanui, there's a warm-up. That's early, that's off. He's off and running, Jared. Put one in the bank.
Midnat's just too clean with his palm downs.
There's another one to Shuey, who looks like he might go to have a day out as well. Terrific service for Hill. Time to size them up. Almost too long he had, but he slotted it through for his second. So the Eagles deep here and pressing again, leading by 13. Cox with a little nudge. Wonderful manoeuvre onto the left. That is why he's so dangerous. And Lester infringes there.
Got to do better than this. Just a long kick to Bo Waters, who bombs it back in. Somebody will take a grab and go all the way himself.
Stay with it, Jared. He's put it through. As the kick comes in his way. He's ready to go. Up over the top! Nick Natanui! He's still doing his own stunts. What a star!
I really felt it was a
what a quarter it's been for Nick Natanui.
No one to kick it to.
No, just kicked it as high as possible, and glass. Not quite Natanui's standard, but a pretty good grab. Cuts it out to the wing. Crisp looked likely, but in the end, that's not the outcome. Butler just took something off the kick as Cox came for it. Hams was able to find a way through. Perfect for a left footer for Prentice. He does the rest. The Eagles have kicked 7. Polkinghorn, Natanui, they can still sprint. He spirits it away. Look at him run, Shuey. Outs the back at just the right moment. A bit fumble. He decides to kick and get it in quickly towards full forward. Very hard to defend that. Darling off the left. Great team goal from the West Coast Eagles.
Good grab.
Great aggressive stuff from Glass. Butler from half back. That's better. More penetration there, Jared. Oh, Rosa. There's another error. Quarter's been riddled with them for the Eagles so far, but there's a good mark, and turning the pace on is Shepherd. That'll get the crowd back on their feet. Takes a glance into the middle, and he finds Waters. Can quickly turn onto that left with devastating effect. Lynch, even for him, just a little far out from goal. Natanui's down in that direction, so is Darling. It drops short of them, both of them, though.
Waters rebounds and eventually a turn on the end of it.
He goes back and kicks a goal. Another one to the Eagles, and they lead by 39. Now, with a bit of a wind-up. Darling, it's an ugly-looking kick, but Natanui likes the look of it. Spectacular chest mark. And he rams it through for another for the Eagles.
Getting power of it across that half-back, occasionally pushing up a bit higher, but needs a bit more.
Hams.
Neck.
Got up, got away. Marston, time to size them up. And it comes back, and back for another. Wants to give to his running mate Hearn, who eases the ball into the pocket. So Josh Hill on his way, and the ball's on its way right through the middle. That's why he'll be in the team for mine, Jared.
strapping his right ankle. It's a surprise for AFL footballers not to have the ankle strapped on this day.
All right, Shuey sees a couple off and thinks about the goals. He'll think about them even more now. It finds its way all the way to Lynch, and then back to Marston. Off the line comes Darling.
Got pace, he's got such acceleration.
He didn't gobble up the mark, but he still runs in to kick the goal. Quick kick from Prentice, and it was all right too.
The goal never hurts when the coach is thinking about whether you should or shouldn't be put in the side. Good kick.
That helps. It's another for the Eagles, who have 17 for the day. Both involved. Half play on the call, and Nick Natanui says, I'm off, I'll take on anyone. And his kick might just get there, as only Nick Natanui can. Measures the pass. Right. You could see that coming a mile off, but Marston refused to yield. Takes the grab, kicks the centre half forward. Backing back, Scott Selwood. But Hams away in the pocket and kicked it to his advantage.
Dangerous player, Hams.
And that'll do. 9 of them contested, though, at 30-odd ruck hit-outs. Here's a big, long kick towards the square as well. Cox couldn't take it. Sat for Hill. Not a bad place to be in that West Coast forward line right now.
Someone like Josh Hill loves that to capitalise.
Here's Shuey again. More grand plans for the Eagles. Low ball to Hams. Or he might think I can go all the way. It's only 50 metres, hey? That's not bad. There's another one. We've dished it back, but he decides he can go for home too. Darling almost. Hams wants his third. He's got it. I reckon he has. Whoa. Crushed there, so advantage paid. Hearn. That's like shelling peas from there, isn't it, for Shannon Hearn? Waters.
Umpire needed to get out of the way. What a kick.
Was scorching. In the end, he couldn't handle it, but Gaff can, and he can rack up another. This for 7. Chalk it up, Jono. Might have to change your number very soon. Moving inside 50. Came down to Nui again. Calm down a bit, Marston. Into full forward, Darling. Backs back. No pressure, no worries.
Been absolutely blown off the park.
And that'll do. Work it around some more. Darling looks likely. Distance shouldn't be an issue for him. It's not. Look at that. It's a monster kick. He judged the win to perfection. Absolutely flawless. Darling charges out of the square. Gives it to Nick Natanui. How about that? All elements of the game on show for you this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Selwood puts on the finishing touches.
But Glass has just been such a star. I mean, he'd be right up there with all Australian calculations once again. They've got the Cats the following week.
Inventive kick from Rosa. Gives them another opportunity. And Darling says thank you very much. Already Josh Hill has 4 goals. Natanui, Hams has 3. He does the business. Jack Darling is a young star and they've got plenty of them.